Hello everyone, I'm Solomon Casedo and I will be your trainer today. Today we will be discussing sensitivity analysis and capital budgeting. In this presentation, we'll go over the qualitative and quantitative steps necessary for conducting a sensitivity analysis and how a project's risk can be incorporated into a capital budgeting analysis. Let's get started. Introduction to sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis is a technique used to determine how different values of an independent variable impact a particular dependent variable in a capital budgeting decision. Purpose. The purpose of sensitivity analysis is to help identify risk and uncertainties in a project's outcomes by assessing the variability and its key assumptions. Application. It can be applied to evaluate the impact of changes in various factors like sales volume, prices, costs, and discount rates on a project's net present value or internal rate of return. The first steps in conducting a sensitivity analysis is to perform a qualitative assessment of the project. Qualitative steps in sensitivity analysis. First, let's talk about the qualitative steps in conducting a sensitivity analysis. There are three main steps. 1. Identify key variables. 2. Assess uncertainty. And 3. Determine interdependencies. Starting with step 1. Identify key variables. Determine the most critical assumptions and factors that influence the project's performance. 2. Assess uncertainty. Evaluate the range of possible outcomes for each variable. And 3. Determine interdependencies by analyzing the relationship between variables to understand how changes in one variable might impact others. After completing the qualitative analysis, the next step is to perform a quantitative analysis. Quantitative steps in sensitivity analysis. There are 4 steps. 1. Develop a base case scenario. 2. Perform a one-factor at a time analysis. 3. Conduct a scenario analysis. And 4. Use simulation techniques. 1. Develop a base case scenario by creating a financial model using the most likely values for each variable. 2. Perform a one-factor at a time analysis. Where you change the value of one variable while keeping all other constant, and evaluate the impact on the project's financial metrics. 3. Conduct a scenario analysis by developing multiple scenarios with varying values of multiple variables simultaneously and compare the outcomes. 4. Use simulation techniques like Monte Carlo analysis to generate random values for variables within their specified ranges and calculate the project's financial metrics repeatedly to determine the probability distribution of outcomes. Incorporating risk into capital budgeting. Incorporating risk into capital budgeting decisions can be achieved through several methods, such as adjusting discount rates by using higher discount rates for riskier projects to account for increased uncertainty, performing a risk-adjusted analysis by applying different probabilities to different scenarios and calculating the expected value of the project's financial metrics. And last, considering real options, which involves evaluating the flexibility of the project, like the ability to expand, contract, or abandon a project under certain conditions. Benefits of sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis is a valuable tool in capital budgeting, as it helps enhance decision-making, uncover weaknesses, and facilitate communication among stakeholders. Sensitivity analysis offers several benefits, including enhancing decision-making by providing a deeper understanding of the project's risk and uncertainties. It also uncovers weaknesses by identifying potential areas of concern, and it facilitates communication by promoting discussion among stakeholders regarding the project's assumptions and potential outcomes. Limitations of sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis has some limitations. It cannot capture all uncertainties, as some factors may be difficult to quantify or model accurately. It assumes linear relationships, which means that the impact of changes in variables may not be linear or easily predictable. And one factor at a time analysis does not account for the interactions among variables. In conclusion, sensitivity analysis is a vital tool in capital budgeting that helps decision makers understand the potential risks and uncertainties associated with a project. By following the qualitative and quantitative steps outlined in this presentation and incorporating risk into capital budgeting decisions, businesses can make more informed choices regarding their investments. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this presentation helpful. For more information on sensitivity analysis and capital budgeting, please refer to the sources listed.